Assalamualaikum and very good morning to my lovely student. How are you all? I hope you are all well at home. So welcome back to my mathematics class 4, chapter 10, play with patterns, part 1. Right, so earlier students we have complete chapter number 8, cards and wheels. Now students, I'm going to start your new lesson, which is your chapter number 10, play with the patterns. So first of all students, we will start textbook. Okay, in the textbook we will see this lesson first. Okay, so let's see students what's given in your textbook.
So students, today I am going to start your new lesson, which is your chapter number 10, play with patterns. Earlier we complete chapter number 8, cards and wheels. So students, first of all here page number 107, starting of this page, here first it is given that Tinu used this block. Can you see this block? To make a sari. She used this block, Tinu, to make a sari. Can you see first she arranged this block like this way in a upper direction, right? Then in a opposite direction over here he arranged in a downward direction, right? And then he put two all together like this in opposite direction to make a flower like pattern, right? So she used Tinu to this block to make a pattern. Okay students, now next he made this bed sheet with the same block. He used this block only. Same block को ही use करके उसने bed sheets की patterns बनाई. Can you see students this bed sheet patterns? Yes or no? So students, how he arranged it? So this one pattern he put four all together, one in front of and one in the right hand side, one in the left hand side to make one pattern. Can you see this one block, two block, three and the four. So see, he used four, he keep all four together, arrange it like this to make one flower pattern. And then same flower he repeat again and at some distance again and again to make a bed sheets patterns. Can you see students? Yes or no? Right? So now let's see on the next page. So students, here also that he also made this dupatta with the same block, right? Same block he arranged, see, one in a downward direction, then upper direction, downward direction, upper direction, like this way in a zigzag way he arranged it, upper and down, upper direction, down direction, like this way to make a dupatta pattern, right, using the same block. Now students, can you see how Tinu has made different patterns using the same block? Now you too, yani aapko bhi make three different patterns using this one. Can you see students? Now you have to also make three different patterns in the picture, page number 108 in your textbook. See, here it is given pattern 1, pattern 2 and pattern 3. So we have to use this same block. हमें यही block use करके different patterns बनानी है, right students? Three patterns we have to make. It. So students, if you like a 4 box, I will arrange it. I will tell you, and remaining you have to write down in a homework, right? For all the patterns, starting of the 4 blocks or starting of the pattern, I will tell you how you have to make it. And if you want to make your own pattern, अगर आपको खुद से अपनी कुछ patterns बनानी है, you can make it, right? But I'm showing you. Let's see. So see students, you have to use the scale like this way. You have to draw it in between this line. You have to draw it, right? Then join these two ends like this, okay? Now and the circle. So here you have to put a circle like this, right? So first I will arrange like this in a upper direction. Now in the second block I will draw this in a downward direction, right? So let's see, I'm drawing it and show you. So like this way students, one in upper direction, another which is in a downward direction. Same you have to repeat upper and the down. So that I am drawing it and show you. Let's see students. See, one is which is in a upper direction, while in another box it is given in a downward direction. Upper, down, upper, down, upper, down, upper, down, upper, down. Like this way you have to continue this pattern as a homework. Right students? Now remaining in the remaining box you have to draw it by your own self as a homework. Clear everyone? So are you able to do? Yes or no? Now students, for the second pattern I am going to arrange like this way, that two block I have arranged it, one is upper direction in a downward direction together, while in the second box I will draw that one which is in a right hand direction, another which is in a left hand direction. In the next box upper, down direction, then right and left, right? So that I am drawing it and showing you. So let's see students, these students. So this is also called repeated patterns, and this is also, see how I have drawn. I'll put these two blocks together, one which is in upper direction and next by downward direction. And in next box I have drawn in a right hand direction and the left hand direction, like this way. And in the next blocks again I am repeat this pattern which is upward and downward direction, and next blocks I will repeat this one and repeat the same patterns again and again. So that I am drawing and show you. Okay students, so here see I have repeat this pattern over here and this one, and next again you have to repeat this one, and then in the next blocks you have to repeat, means this one is again repeated patterns, right? So now this remaining, in the remaining blocks you have to draw it by your own self as an homework. Same thing you have to draw it here, you have to copy this one, and the next one you have to copy this one, again this one you have to copy over here, and this pattern you have to copy over here. So these two patterns you have to repeat again and again by the next block, right? So are you able to do students? आप लोग कर सकोगे ना homework में? Yes or no? Now students, I am using this same block. I am making one flower by arranging. First I will draw one cross mark, and in between I will draw plus. Like this. Can you see? Then I will join these lines like this way. Right? And a circle over there. Right? So I have made one flower. Same here you have to one flower and all you have to draw it. That I am drawing and show you. So students, like this way you have to draw a flower by arranging one which is in upper direction, another which is in a downward direction, one which is in a right hand direction, one which is in a left hand direction. Like this way you have to make a flower in each and every box to complete this pattern. So students, remaining box you have to do it as a homework by your own self. Are you do it students? आप लोग कर सकोगे ना? Okay. Now students, on the page number 109 given that Yamini has used her blocks to make a few patterns. Help her to take these patterns forward, right? So she used something like students, here you can see, and here some patterns were there, and you have to help her to continue or to complete this remaining pattern. Right? So students, whenever pattern type question given, whether it is any drawing, whether it is any numeric, alphabetic, right? Okay students, so first you have to see the patterns rule, that which pattern is going on and what comes the next. Right students? So first students, let's see the first pattern. Students, here you can see a leaf pattern is given. In the first block, one leaf arranged in the upper direction, right? And in the student second, we are having two leaves, one which is in upper direction, another arranged in a right hand side direction, right? In the third box students, three leaves were there, one which is in upper direction, another which is in a right hand direction and the downward direction, right? And the last one, four leaves were there and four leaves arranged in a upward direction, downward direction, right hand side direction and the left hand side direction. And the next students, one leaf given, like means this pattern repeated. right? So this one we have to continue. So rule of the pattern you can see students. तो ये patterns का rule क्या है? That whenever we are going to the next, one leaf are increased by one, right? Every in the next line, in the next pattern, one leaf increase. In the first one leaf. In the second box there were 2 leaves. While in the third box 3 leaves were there and then 4. Right? And also students, after you will see the next, here again you can see the same first we will given that repeat again. So this one means students, rule of the pattern is we have to increase one leaf, but it is also a repeated pattern also, right? So if in the next one leaf is given, what would be the next students? तो next हम क्या लिखेंगे? Okay students, so here repeated patterns. So if this first box repeats, so what would be next? Next would be we have to increase the number of leaf by a 1. So in the here for 1 leaf, so here we have to arrange 2 leaf, means this second box we have to draw it over here, right students? So that I am drawing it and show you. So everyone draw it like this way. One leaf which is in upward direction and right, means this second one box you have to copy it. Repeated pattern also and increasing also. One leaf increase. While in the third box students, if here 2 leaves, now in the third box we have to draw 3 leaves like this way. Arrange it like this way. Okay, so that I am drawing and show you. Like this way students. See, in the third box you have to draw 1, 2 and 3 leaves, as given in the third box, right? Now students, what would be next? Now here 1 leaf, 2 leaves, 3 leaves. So what would be next? Now we have to draw 4 leaves like this way, arrangement given in the patterns, right? So this way, like this way you have to draw these patterns, right everyone? So that I am drawing and showing. Let's see students. So like this way you have to draw it students. Then like this way in the all the direction. Yes or no everyone? So like this way you have to draw this fourth one, last pattern. So here we students complete this pattern. So you have to also draw this in the remaining empty box like this way, as I given instruction, as I have drawn it. Like students. Now students, next students, here you can see there is 2 lines given and another also 2 lines given. And here in between these 2 box, different is here the arrow given in the both line, arrows given in the upward direction. While in the second box, the arrows given you can see in the downward direction like this way. Can you see students? Okay. Then next students, here you can see the number of lines increase. In first 2 box, there were 2 lines. While in the third box, there is 1, 2 and 3 lines. 1, 2 and 3 lines. Right students? Okay. So students, what it is given over here means for 2 box, we have to draw same number of lines. And for the next 2 we have to increase by 1, right? पहले 2 बॉक्स में 2 lines थे and 2 lines, then 3 lines and then 3 lines, यानी एक line increase हुई ना next में, right? So what would we do the next? Means students, we have to increase by one lines toward the next 2 box, right? So here 3, so next would be 4 lines, right students? So students, here you have to draw 3 lines, so next would be 4 lines. Using scale and pencil students, you have to draw it. So here I am drawing 1 line, 2 line, 3 line and the 4 line like this way. Length of all the lines should be equal students, right? Then students, 4 here also and 4 over here also. Here you can see we have draw lines. Now students, lines increase by 1, that pattern we continue it, right? Now here students, you can see for these two lines, means two lines, and the arrow of the direction of these arrows are different in the both. One which is in upward, downward, in the second one downward. Here same. In the 3 lines, all the arrows are in a upward direction, while in the next in a downward direction, right? So like this way you have to see 4 lines and 4 lines. So you have to show in this first one you have to draw arrows in a upward direction, like this way. 2 arrows in every line, you can see 2 arrows, right? So here in the all the lines you have to draw arrows in the upper direction, like this way. Yes or no everyone? And in the next one, means after completing drawing arrow of these 4 all lines, in the next one, now you have to draw arrow students in the downward direction, like this way. Can you see students? 2 arrows you have to draw in the every sticks, like this way. In the downward direction. Alright students, everyone got it? So you have to also draw it using scale and a pencil. Now students, fifth one again we have to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We have to increase 1 stick, right? Here 1 box given. So in the first one we have to draw direction in a upward one. And if it is second would be, so we have to draw it in a downward. So here we have to draw arrow in the upper direction, like this. 2 arrows you have to draw it. Like this way. Can you see students? Alright, so like this way students you have to draw it. So like this way students you have to draw it, and students as given here coloring work also. So if you want to feel color in it as given here like orange color, so if you want to feel orange color in all the leaves you can feel it, and this one pink or like color if you want to feel it you can feel it also, right? आप लोग भी अगर कलर फील करना चाहते हो जैसे आपको कलरिंग पैटर्न्स दी है you can do it, right? But students it's not compulsory if you want to draw it, do it, because students here colors patterns not change, right? Everywhere there is a same color, इसलिए मैं बोल रही हूँ color compulsory नहीं है. But if the coloring pattern given like in the first one red color then a green color, so that time you can, if you it is given that if you want to change the color pattern, that time you can color it. But here the same color in the all the patterns given, right? So no need to do it. If you want to do it, it's good. अगर आप अच्छे से color भी करोगे, so it will be look good as given over here in the textbook, right? So like this way students, here we complete the second one pattern also. Everyone understood? Now students we are discussing about the next pattern. Here students circle given. Can you see circle? So now students you have to use for this pattern coin. 1 rupee का coin जो size में छोटा होता है ना, that we have to use, not the bigger size. 1 rupees के coins two types के होते हैं, one which is big in a size, but you have to use the small in a size coin, rupees coin, like this way. Can you see why I am telling you? Because we have to draw circle. See, if you are taking a big size, the area should be a greater, means you are not able to draw it. So you have to use this coin to trace a circle like this for drawing a circle, right? So you have to trace a 1 rupees coin like this to draw a circle. In every box you have to draw it, right students? Alright, since here you can see I have traced it. Now students, let's see the pattern. Pattern is same base because we have to draw a circle, so that I have shown you that by tracing a 1 rupees coin you can draw a circle. Now students, let's see the pattern, that what we have to do else in the pattern. So students, here it is this circle divided into 4 fraction part. Can you see 4 fraction in everywhere? and here one portion, this first one portion is shaded, while in the second one, while in the second pattern, this second one portion, this portion is shaded. In the third, this third one portion shaded, right? So students, this means we have to shaded it next and next. So in the next one we have to shaded this portion, right? So first we have to draw these lines, right? हम लोग ये बीच fractions 4 में divide करने वाली lines draw करेंगे in every circle like this, okay? So using scale and pencil you can also draw it and divide the circle into 4 fraction, right? So students, here pattern 1, this second, third, so here we have to shaded it this fourth portion. So students, you have to shaded it using a red color as given over here, red color. So students, you have to also use red color to shaded this portion. Clear everyone? Then next students, same here, after this you have to shaded this portion, okay, using the red color. Students, everyone have to use a red color to shaded this portion. Don't shaded it with the pencil, okay? Just now I am showing you, and then next one you have to shaded this portion. Everyone clearly understood this pattern? So students, in the pattern lesson, first you have to find out that which rule is going on, right? According to the rule, you can write down the next, what comes the next. So first of all, you have to find out which pattern is going on, right? Rule of the pattern. Then you are able to draw it. Everyone look here. Students, this shaded portion you have to draw it using, you have to shaded it using the red color. Okay? आपको red color से ही shaded करना है. Clear everyone?